should have followed your heart. Oh god. Anyway, obviously Ocarina of Time won that one. The next one was Paper Mario versus GoldenEye.
Paper Mario, definitely. GoldenEye has aged like milk. Like, I would still play Paper Mario because it's still a solid enough game and can hold... It's... I don't want to say it's necessarily timeless, but it's much more timeless than GoldenEye. Like, GoldenEye was one of those games that's kind of fun when you're with friends and you're just all doing the split screen and everyone agrees to not use fucking Oddjob. But if you're thinking about, like, now, and you think, hey, what do I want to play more? Paper Mario or fucking GoldenEye? And you're like, Paper Mario's still a pretty decent RPG that's a bit of fun. You know, there's not too many RPGs that are like it. Sure. Whereas GoldenEye's like, I could play like any other FPS that's way better than this. I'm sorry to all you GoldenEye fans out there, but it's not that good. Really. See, please take off the nostalgia glasses.
You see, I could use that logic for Paper Mario.
I mean, that's true.
There's
there's better Paper Mario games out there.
There's better RPGs out there, is what I'm saying.
That's true. But it's the thing is, it still has an identity of its own, whereas GoldenEye kind of doesn't. It's literally only based off nostalgia because people enjoyed playing it with friends. Whereas I still think Paper Mario is a solid game today. There's definitely better RPGs, better Paper Mario RPGs, better Mario RPGs, better Nintendo RPGs, but I still think at worst it's like a 7, and GoldenEye is like a 4. So, yeah, I've never really talked about it, but I don't think GoldenEye is all that great of a game.
I really wish I knew his name, but there's one of the guys like flat out told everybody else that GoldenEye wasn't a good game. Maybe it was good at the time, but it's not a good game now. And I agree with both of you. Like, Paper Mario, I'm not really a big Paper Mario guy. Origami King is, like, the exception to the rule. But, unfortunately, GoldenEye won that one.
Which is lame.
Also, to get back to the game we've been ignoring for a good 30 minutes,
Right? Yeah.
I expect a lot of game overs in this part of the game.
Because it involves actual troublesome platforming, which Noah's like, God, I did this stuff already with Crash 4, I don't need more.
Pretty much. And this game controls great, it's just, it's got some issues with its collision detection. And you don't need my word of it, just look at Ant Dude's tweets during when he was playing 3D All-Stars.
I did not check out his tweets, so I might later.
But, anyway, up next on the list is Banjo-Kazooie versus Star Fox 64.
Banjo.
It's not even a fucking contest. I don't like Star Fox 64. I think that's a pretty overhyped game. Although I'm not a Star Fox guy. My favorite Star Fox game is Assault, the one on the GameCube, not the Zelda clone, the other one. And Banjo won that one.
Good.
So now we go over to the losers bracket with 3 games. This round it's Diddy Kong Racing versus Smash Brothers versus Mario Kart 64.
Fuck.
Which is the gold? Which is the silver? What's the bronze?
If I was picking, Diddy Kong Racing is the bronze. Mario Kart's the silver and Smash is the gold. I would probably play Smash Bros. Over the other ones if I'm being fully honest.
I'm on a different thing of the spectrum. Like, I agree with you, Diddy Kong Racing is the bronze. But I'd rather play Mario Kart 64 over the original Smash Brothers.
I mean, I think they're both fun games. It's just the fact that it's a moderate preference.
That is true. Sorry, Diddy.
What did they vote?
They voted for Smash.
Okay, so I was right. I'm assuming Mario Kart beat out Diddy Kong Racing.
Well, they didn't. They just voted for what was the best out of the three.
Oh, okay.
I mixed it up because I thought it'd be more interesting for the topic of discussion.
That's totally fair.
All right, the next one, fucking no-brainer to me. But Majora's Mask versus Paper Mario versus Star Fox 64.
I mean, rewind to me shortly before of me saying that Majora's Mask has made me feel very distinct feelings over the years, and that I've said it's one of my favorite N64 games and Zelda games, and I am not a Star Fox guy, and I already forgot what the other one was.
Paper Mario.
What was it?
Paper Mario.
Oh, I'm Paper Mario still. Like I said, Paper Mario is still a decent, a decent, solid game, but it's not the best in the series, and I still think that Majora's Mask is one of the best in its series. Because Paper Mario doesn't do anything super noteworthy, but Majora's Mask is able to be dark while not being, like, super violent, or turning off to children, or showing it in a way that's too complicated, or too overly dark. Like, the darkest it gets is when you fail, or when you're getting to the third night, and you go to the ranch.
Oh, the alien abduction?
No, worse.
How do you get worse?
You go to the ranch, and this is if you save her. It turns out that the older sister is planning to drug her younger sister so she falls asleep, so when the moon hits, she doesn't feel anything. And she dies in her sleep.
What?
Yes. She wants her sister to die peacefully in her sleep, and she'll stay up and make sure she's okay as the moon hits and kills all of them.
So, let me see if I get this right.
It gets that dark.
She fucking drugged her sister to die before the moon crashes?
No, not die before the moon crashes. No, that way she's asleep. Like that way she makes she makes sure that her sister is asleep
when it happens. Gotcha.
Yeah, when it happens. So she doesn't feel it. So she's not scared, so she doesn't feel any pain, so nothing bad happens to her, and it just happens in her sleep, while her sister stays up to keep watch and make sure she's okay.
Okay.
That's still fucking dark, though.
That is dark, but that wasn't as dark as I thought you...
No. Yeah, but no, it's themes like that. Like, they're not explicitly shown in your face, you have to find those. And it's stuff like that that really help, like, flesh things out and make it a Zelda experience different from others. Because I think Twilight Princess gets pretty dark, but not in, like, in a very different way than Majora's Mask is.
Yeah, in a different way.
Majora's Mask is a very somber dark.
Yeah.
It's a very, very somber game, and I love those themes, but long story short, like I said, that gets my vote. I already thought it was the No Creative Time, so...
Yeah. So I'm assuming Paper Mario would be your second place?
Yes.
Yeah, that exact same order. I don't like Star Fox 64 at all. I don't really ever want to play Paper Mario because of how simple it is. But I would rather play... I gotta give Paper Mario props. It's like one of the 3 RPGs on the system, and it's the only good one.
Yeah, 64 is pretty shit for RPGs. Really, honestly, you had to go to the PS1 for that, because the PS1 had like all the great ones.
Oh, absolutely.
And then the other one was it the Dreamcast at the time?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming, I think the Dreamcast had all the ones that the PS1 had as well. Probably, I don't think as many, because obviously, like, Final Fantasy VII and such, but it still had a lot more contenders than the N64.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm assuming they went Majora?
Yep.
Okay, good. Some minor redemption.
And the final round for the losers bracket is Smash Brothers vs. Majora, and I don't think we even need to talk about this one.
Did they vote for Smash?
No.
Okay, good. Good. At least it won something.
It won the losers bracket.
Oh, I hate this so much. It sucks. It sucks too because I feel like a lot of people, when you say like, "Oh, you know, that's one of my favorite games," they're like, "Oh, are you nostalgic for it?" I'm like, "No, I played that game when I was 16,
Right.
and I'm 25. Like that was only 9 years ago. It's not that nostalgic. Like I played that game when I was in high school." I mean, yeah, there's some nostalgia to it, but it's not the same of, like, through that lens, because you still remember what you did in fucking high school. Like, you still have a solid idea of, like, how good a game was in high school. Versus, like, when you're a small kid, you're like, I love this game! Even though it could really be, like, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I already can guess how the rest of the bracket went.
Really?
And you already know my feeling of that because of the Goemon playthrough, I honestly feel like Goemon would be on my list, because that fucking game is definitely better than Ocarina of Time. And I'm really, like, I'm on the fence on whether I'd say it's better than Majora, because I would say it's more fun than Majora, but Majora has such a bigger emotional impact on me. I don't know, that's a really tough fight. And then there's other N64 games I love too. So
yeah,
not just the basic bitch ones. Although I also didn't really play the N64 as much because I didn't own one. I owned the PS1. So.
Petey, where the fuck are you?
The N64 was my grandmother's adopted son's, and then they sold it. And Initially, I wanted to get the copy of Ocarina of Time, as well as the copy of Goemon, of Mystical Ninja, sorry, Goemon, because they had that too. But I wasn't able to, and it really sucks because I wish I owned that fucking game, because right now, you could buy it for like $70. And I'm assuming they probably sold it for like $5. Which... You're like, oh, come on. Ah. But, yeah. God, dare I ask what the Well, I know some of the PS1 bracket, and we already talked about fucking...
Yeah, but there were some
Crash.
I missed, but, you know what? Shits and giggles. Let's go through the N64 one before we even touch that can of worms. Alright, so for the winners bracket, it was Pokemon Snap, Mario 64, and Mario Party 2.
Well, obviously Mario 64 won that one.
Yeah. But what would you do if you were there?
I'd probably still give it a 64 if I'm being honest. Because I love Mario Party 2. But
I wouldn't. I think Mario Party 2 is just the superior game.
Or, I don't know. I'd have to play Mario Party 2 again. I don't know, man. I might say Mario Party 2 if I were to play it again. But I've always said that I kind of prefer 3, but I don't know. I know that 2 is one of the best Mario Party games out there. So
I'm assuming 64, 2, and Snap for you.
You might have convinced me to vote for Mario Party 2.
The other winners bracket was Ocarina of Time, GoldenEye, and Banjo.
You know how I feel about GoldenEye already. That game shouldn't even... Wait, which one did GoldenEye fight against?
The first one or the next one? This one.
The last one.
It fought, Diddy Kong Racing, what's it? Oh, hold on. It fought Paper Mario.
It fought Paper Mario and it won.
Yeah.
I'm getting a drink. Fuck this shit. How'd you vote for a subpar FPS over a fucking RPG classic? This is bullshit. I need alcohol.
Oh god. Where the fuck are you, Petey?
Yeah, welcome to Madness, where you fucking debate what classic games are better. We're wrong!
Fucking wrong!
Oh, you should go tonight. It's a classic, right? Yeah, but it's
Bad. Fucking. I don't have enough alcohol for this, Noah. What did you do to me?
I didn't do anything. That wasn't my shitty opinions.
I don't even have blue curacao. I just have grenadine. And I'm almost out of rum. No, that's enough, actually. That's enough. It's enough for this. Tempted to put the whole fucking thing in. That's good.
I need to get some coins. Oh, blue coins actually give you.
What are you gonna do with a drunken sailor? What are you gonna do with a drunken sailor? What are you gonna do with a drunken sailor? Up and in the morning. I'm legit mad. Fucking. How bad were you laughing when I left?
Oh, I was laughing my ass off.
I was legit mad when I busted back in. The point where, as I was yelling, like fucking, there was mucus built in my mouth. I was like, ah. So I just opened my mouth and it was like, oh, it's gross. What the fuck? Oh. Oh yes. God damn it.
I mean, if it makes you
Okay, let me go on a small rant
go ahead.
about why GoldenEye is not a good game. So, for one, I'm going to preface this by saying I'm not trying to invalidate anyone's opinions on when they think about GoldenEye. If you want to say it's one of your favorite I almost said PS1, one of your favorite N64 games, go ahead. You're wrong, but you can think that way. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can still think that way if you really want to, but
Just know you're wrong and I'm right.
honestly, the biggest thing is the N64 is one of the worst games for an FPS. What worst consoles for an FPS? Because
Absolutely.
the only way to control like the cursor is with the C buttons.
Yeah.
And that's really not good. Plus, the level design of that game is pretty aimless, and there's a lot going on. The multiplayer itself was the best part, and even then, some of the characters were bullshit on job. And, just gonna say it, GoldenEye the movie? It's okay. It's not the best GoldenEye movie, though. Not the best 00 movie. 007. I can't speak English right now, because I'm so fucking mad. Mario's just covered in shit. It's all brown and goopy and gross.
Because of that shitty opinion.
Covered in the shit of these shitty opinions. Anyway, I'm done.
So,
Let's talk about the actual game.
yeah.
It's a game. PD Piranha.
An underrated Mario character, I would say. I like him.
I mean, he appears in Brawl,
Yeah.
and then he's Piranha Plant's Final Smash.
Which was the boss fight
he's
from Brawl.
That's true, yeah, straight from Brawl. But people don't. People like Ultimate better than Brawl.
Oh, I do.
Also, he get fat.
Honestly,
And I
the,
think a lot.
the unpopular.
Didn't he show up in Super Mario Brothers Z?
Yeah, I think so.
That was a classic fucking old Flash series right there. He's still redoing it. Let me see if he released episode 2.
I don't think he did.
I know he's working on it because he has been posting it on his Twitter account. He's currently at the point. He was at the point when I last checked of Yoshi against Mecha Sonic.
Oh yeah, that one.
And just the new animation styles he's been using are like, mwah, so good. I hope he gets a lot of success. Mark Haynes, have you posted? No, but he did do a video 3 months ago, a parody video. Actually, the remake of episode wasn't that long ago. It was only 7 months ago. Damn, I thought it was like a lot longer than that. Those of you wondering, I did get actual alcohol. I am committing to this fucking joke. Even though I probably used most of my juice, but I can easily just go and buy more. Plus, I have a lot of milk, and I have the Swiss Miss chocolate, hot chocolate mix, and that's gonna be good. Although I wish it was cold so it'd feel better. Instead, Florida just wants to be hot forever. It's fucking bullshit. I just want to fucking enjoy my hot chocolate. God damn it! I want to enjoy my hot chocolate when it's cold out because it's almost nothing better. There's very few things in this world that are better than like sitting by a fire with hot chocolate when it's nice and cold outside. That is beautiful. Or just sitting by a fire at a campfire in general. That's fucking great.
Yeah. Hey everyone, thank you guys for watching.
While you're here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure to ring that bell.
Also check out our other content, both on this channel and our individual ones.
And as always, I'm Sean the MK Ninja.
And I'm Noah the NNBandicoot.
And we're the Super Tryhard Bros, and thank you so much for watching.
Peace.
Bye.